just spent 3 years of study with no real opportunity at the end to become a financial advisor.
Oh, welcome back to more Connor reacting to interesting internet videos. Today I have a video here that Magella actually picked out for me, and I have not seen this video yet. As someone who has worked in the higher education industry for 7 years now, I feel like I have a somewhat interesting insider perspective as to the intricacies of these sorts of things. So I'll give my honest opinion as to who's in the right or who's in the wrong. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it.
Now, imagine studying for a degree only to find that the course was useless. It's not what you'd expect from a leading Australian university, but it happened, and angry students want answers.
I've just spent 3 years of study with no real opportunity at the end to become a financial advisor.
It's something that I've...
Oh, okay. So the reason as to why they're saying it's useless still hasn't been revealed, but we know that it's a finance degree. And funnily enough, that's actually my area of expertise, what I was formerly trained in, which was applied finance. So I'm going to be super interested to see what they have to say regarding why this degree is actually useless.
It's something that I've never seen before in over 30 years of practice.
How did this happen? How could a course at one of Australia's best universities be useless because it wasn't accredited?
I was quite distressed, annoyed.
Okay, so there's the first hint. They're saying that the university degree wasn't accredited. So just very quickly, you can sort of think of most degrees as falling into two categories. One's called specialist and one's called general. Basically, the specialist degrees are degrees that have some sort of external third party which guarantees the authenticity of the qualification, of the skills learnt, so that if they want to be a professional in that area, there is someone making sure that what the university is offering is up to scratch. So examples of this could be engineering degrees. So engineering degrees are offered by many universities across Australia, but there is one overarching body, which is Engineers Australia, that ensures that each of those universities offers appropriate education in order to meet their standards. However, there are degrees out there, these general degrees, whatever you want to call them, that don't have this third party. An example of this would be your general commerce degree. So I'm interested to see, because most finance degrees don't actually have that accreditation, so I wonder what they're getting at here.
Sam Boone dreamed of becoming a financial planner, so he started studying a degree in business commerce 5 years ago at...
Yeah, so business commerce is the degree. Now, like I said, that isn't necessarily going to have any accreditation, but where was that, confusion created? Why was he under the impression that he was going to have some sort of accreditation and feels as though it's justified to sue the university?
In 2019, Sam sees this promotion for a new course put out by the university.
So if you're interested in a career in financial advising, financial planning, investment services, or in stockbrokering, then this is the major for you.
Okay, there it is. So it looks as though this is where the confusion has come. They've published this bit of marketing material for their new degree, the financial advising major, inside of that bachelor's degree, and they say, commencing in what seems to be semester 2 2019 will be accredited.
The financial advising major will be an accredited major.
Right, okay. If it's not, then wow, they would be in a bit of trouble.
So I jumped at this opportunity and went straight into it.
I thought it was perfect for me, so I switched then and there.
Blade Stark is another student who believed JCU's promotion.
You think that JCU is the be-all and end-all for the universities up here, so I trusted that JCU was going to provide the degree and give everything that was needed to give me a stepping stone to become a financial advisor.
But the university failed to get the course accredited, something that only became obvious after dozens of students started it.
Right, okay, so failed to get it accredited. So this is an important distinction or process to understand about qualifications that require accreditation. When you're looking at a university degree to attend, particularly when they're quoting some sort of accreditation, the best place to find the information is to go to the website of the accrediting body directly. Normally, they'll just provide a very easy to understand list of each of the universities and which degrees they accredit, along with the level of accreditation. But what has probably happened with JCU in this case is because it's a new course, they've given that under assessment accreditation or probationary accreditation. That doesn't mean that it is officially accredited. And unfortunately, although it doesn't happen a lot, this can happen, and I can only imagine what the students who completed this course have gone through, because basically they're left with nothing if the accreditation isn't awarded.
I have never in my entire career come across a situation like Sam's, or indeed the many other students affected by what happened.
Solicitor Duke Murtiza is representing 18 former students in a class action against the university.
Importantly, a course must not be advertised, or a course of study must not be represented as being accredited when it's not. And it's essential that no statements are made to students that are false or misleading.
Whoa. Well, I mean, you just need to look at that one presentation that they made, and apparently this guy knows the law, and that would be in direct violation of that.
Remember this.
Yep, here it is.
Financial advising major will be an accredited major.
We found out in the last couple of weeks before we finished uni, and then we graduate the following year.
Bruh. Wait, what'd they find out?
When it initially happened, I had a bit more faith that JCU was going to fix it and sort it.
By the time of their graduation, it still wasn't accredited.
Right. Ugh. I guess they were given some sort of reassurance that the university was going to handle it, and then by their graduation ceremony, which is months and months later, it still wasn't sorted, and they still, presumably, couldn't use their degree for anything.
I spent 2 and a bit years basically not being able to start my professional year, which is needed to become a financial advisor. So therefore I was stuck in limbo.
Blake Stark
2 and a bit years? Dude, what the heck?
he had a job lined up but lost it because the course was not officially recognised.
Bruh, that's so bad. That's so bad. I mean, but what could the employer do? I mean, a really good employer, and they don't need to do this, but a really good employer maybe could like earmark a position if they really like the candidate, but they probably need someone as soon as possible. So they, just as much as the students, were blindsided by this. Oh, that's so bad.
So I ultimately lost my job because of the accreditation issue with JCU.
The course is now accredited, but Sam says the situation was made worse by a lack of response from the university, not even an apology.
After 10 to 15 times I've sent emails with my complaint, no responses, nothing at all. I decided, well, there's no other option but to take legal action. This is just falling on deaf ears.
On top of all that, to just not even reply, they're asking for it, basically.
Some have missed out on significant job opportunities, the opportunity to earn a higher salary in their chosen field of work. Others have suffered enormous mental anguish through them having to flail around trying to find a solution to the problem created by the university.
In a statement, a spokesperson for the university says,
JCU's Bachelor of Commerce obtained
Yeah,
accreditation.
so it's Bachelor of Commerce with a major in financial advising. That's the official name. Now, again, I'll just make this completely clear. If you're going into like a Bachelor of Commerce with a major in finance, for example, there may not be accreditation, and the university may not claim there is accreditation, and that's no problem. So make sure that, if you know, I want to be an engineer, that you're not going to a university that offers engineering subjects but isn't actually accredited. And the best way to do that is to go directly to the governing board themselves.
Obtained accreditation. The course has been accredited since 1st of July 2022. Students who were enrolled in the course were provided with a seamless transition to the newly accredited program, while graduated students received an accredited degree.
And if you did make it to this point in the video, if you could just leave a useless degree in the comment section, that would just let me know how many of you actually made it all the way. And, make sure to check out some of our other videos. And if not, click the subscribe button so you can see our next one.